A virtual world with a very real money-making data trail. Users of social media platforms unaware how profitable the information they have is for those who are willing to access it. The scandal involving Facebook may make many of us reconsider that. Cambridge Analytica is accused of misusing the data of millions of Facebook users.
We've had quite a few whistleblowers through this.
A whistleblower who worked at the British-based data mining firm says the information was used to build a system which may have influenced voters in the US presidential election, as well as other votes, and how the company even had dealings with Russian interests.
We made it pretty damn clear to a lot of people in Russia that we had this giant data set and that it was all sort of prepackaged with, predictions about what's going to influence people and their political, orientation, and that can plug right into online display networks and advertising networks, and that data was being modeled by somebody who was also working in Russia on Russian projects that were very similar.
For some politicians, the advantage of using information harvested from social media could be used as a lure to try and get into the minds of potential voters. But there's been little questioning of the consequences, which is now why the UK's Information Commissioner wants that search warrant to get into the offices of Cambridge Analytica behind me here and to get an audit of their servers.
The details of millions of Facebook users were reportedly gathered by a university professor using a personality testing app he'd created called This Is Your Digital Life. While users gave their permission for information to be used by him, it's alleged the data was then sold to a third party, Cambridge Analytica, in violation of Facebook's own policies. But Cambridge Analytica denies doing anything wrong and says it deleted all records when it discovered how the data had been obtained from Facebook. Not only is Britain's data protection watchdog after proof that the data was wiped, Facebook says it wants that proof too. The social media giant has since hired a digital forensics firm to find out how the data was leaked and assurances that it was destroyed, but its response may have come too late. Facebook's share price fell almost 7%, wiping nearly $40 billion off its value. The company's chief of security, Alex Stamos, is reportedly to leave because of internal disagreements at how Facebook should deal with its role in spreading disinformation. Politicians in Britain and the US are now pushing for Facebook's chief executive, Mark Zuckerberg, to appear before them to answer questions over the massive data breach. Meanwhile, the accusations against Cambridge Analytica are rapidly growing.
Sent some girls around to the candidate's house.
An undercover investigation by Britain's Channel 4 secretly taped a Cambridge Analytica executive appearing to boast about the firm's ability to sway elections by entrapping politicians in compromising situations.
Yes. So, yeah. You can bring some Ukrainians in on holiday with us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And conducting fake news campaigns, something Facebook's accused of enabling and failing to tackle effectively. Sonia Gallego, Al Jazeera, London.